Okay, Libras, you are cutting out the bullshit and you are really stepping into your power this Virgo season. So buckle up. This is your Virgo season Taroscope. Right out of the gate, Ten of Swords, which may seem a little ominous, may seem a little intense, but the Ten of Swords is ego death. It's saying goodbye to things that no longer serve us. Again, all cardinal signs have kind of been going through it this year. That's because Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto have all majority of the time been spent in Capricorn. And so Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, and Aries are all cardinal energies. So they're all creating really fixed, hard, square aspects with these energies. And on September 9th, Mars goes retrograde. So Mars and Aries will make a really hard square to all the planets. I call it the COVID cluster in Capricorn. And so Libra and Cancer kind of like cool. You can look at this as like a pain in the ass or a really intense time, or you can look at it as a time for rebirth. And tens in tarot represent the completion of a cycle. You are now finishing up things to make space for bigger and better. And to be honest, that's been a theme for many of these readings right now, with Mars being retrograde, with Chiron, the wounded healer, also being retrograde in the sign of Aries, and Aries is across the zodiac wheel from Libra. So of course, with Mars being retrograde and your natal sun being in Libra, there's going to be this opposition of what is it that I want? What is it that I want to exert energy on, especially with regards to sex and sexuality and, of course, relationships? What is no longer working? What belief systems in which people gotta go? Like literally X, Ten of Swords. Of course, silver lining and the blessing of this card, clear waters. Subconscious, this will be a very easy decision if you can take that time to really recognize it. And then the bright light at the end of the tunnel. You are going to feel very at peace. The decision to let certain people go may be tough or intense, but once you do so, you're really going to be at a bigger and better place, because the next card, the Emperor, this is a boss card. It also represents Aries, so we just talked about that all. Also, potentially you might be dealing with really an authoritative, domineering figure, whether that's a father, an old lover, a boss that you need to separate yourself with, or you can lean on an Aries friend, lover, whomever to really empower you to take those next steps to really live your best life. Because we also have the Ace of Wands, Libra. So the Ace of Wands is the potential for something new, something exciting, something that's going to make you passionate and happy. Again, with the Ace here too, you can even see in the distance this beautiful castle. So what is it that you want? Are you wanting better health? Are you wanting better love? Are you wanting better relationships? Again, Virgo energy is earth energy. It's very meticulous around structure and work and health. So these are going to be major themes this season. So even just picking one and then really stepping into that power will really benefit you. So setting some goals. So once you go through this really intense ego death, or a completion of a cycle, which I feel will probably happen near the beginning of Virgo season, or it could be throughout it. But you want to set some really obtainable goals or things that you can work towards now that you're clearing out old energies and old people from your auric field. You want to continually push the envelope and allow your subconscious and your manifestations to be more grand. So that Virgo season, you can utilize this energy positively, because again, what comes after Virgo? Libra. Your season is right around the corner, so this can be a really great time to enact new healthy habits. Surround yourself with positive people so that come time your season, you're surrounded by the best love, the best opportunity, and the best energy possible. So that Ace of Wands will really show you new excitement, new inspiration, and new love that's meant to come into your life. So let us pull some more cards here to see even further. Cool. So we have the Six of Wands with the Four of Swords. So Six of Wands is success. It's probably just going to be a little bit of a delay. So if you are really working towards either that new job, new money, new investments, and you're wanting it to come in now, it is going to. It just is a little bit of a delay. So if you're not getting, especially with this new inspiration, you're like, oh man, I want to do this, this, and this, and then it doesn't happen right away, don't get discouraged. Again, Mars being in retrograde, especially with regards to action, it's just going to be delayed. So it's coming. Trust in the work that you're doing. Trust in this new inspiration and the new routine to get those goals, but don't get discouraged. The Four of Swords is also taking a step back and resting when you need. And again, Libras, you are very apt to just chill, be with your friends and rest. But I feel like, again, especially with this Emperor energy with the Ace of Wands, you may have real inspiration and drive just to go, 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 and do. Chill. Basically, aspects of rest or inner work have been prevalent in every single reading I've done. So with the Four of Swords, this is also bringing back an aspect of meditation, spiritual practice, reevaluation. And so you want to really assess where your energy is being divided, if you're giving time to that divine feminine, to your spiritual practice, because that'll help ground you, especially if you kind of hit these roadblocks or these delays where you feel a little bit frustrated. If you can bring it back to the rest and just embrace it, you won't feel as down moving forward. The last card we have is the King of Cups. So just be careful about being overly emotional, or even just people that are draining you or people that are just taking advantage of your kindness. The King of Cups generally is a very benevolent, very emotionally intelligent person. But when it's reversed, there may be someone that's really just zapping all of your energy, or you yourself may just be overly emotional and not thinking rationally. And again, these two cards are interesting together, of like not getting what you want and then just getting very frustrated. Again, remembering this Mars retrograde being exactly opposite to your natal sun. In astrology, oppositions are very intense. So you're going to feel very emotional. You're going to feel very frustrated, especially with regards maybe to sex and relationships. And that is going to be normal. But if you can take that time to rest and allow for these new inspirations to come through, it's going to serve you well. Let us look at the bottom card. Yeah, some of you might be feeling very stressed around work as well with the Five of Wands, or just feeling like that Five of Wands energy compounded with the Six of Wands reversed. Don't feel like you have to work so hard at your career or at your job. Allow these new inspirations to come in and then literally just chill. Because the only thing that's going to get in your way is your own emotions or your own limitations or your own expectations on yourself. You can just release and surrender to a higher power, to the universe of giving you what you need at said time. You're not going to get so in your head, especially around progress or advancements in the field of your career. So you're going through a lot, Libras. All cardinal signs are. Trust me, it's going to get better as this year goes on, but take time to recognize that so you can brace for it and you're not going to be as stressed when it happens. So, of course, be sure to look at your rising and your moon sign videos for more clarity. If you want to book a one-on-one reading, or if you just want to send a little love as a thank you for this in general reading, link is in my bio. And be sure to tag another Libra that needs to hear this message so they too know what to expect this Virgo season. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Mwah.